my loves, look whose hand it is. It's my mummy's hand. I'm using the new armrest that I got from Beauty Big Bang because she finds it more comfortable, which is awesome. So I've taken mum's previous set off completely because she found them too long. So I filed them right back, and I'm now going in with my Navy Pro Tools Ethel. Before I did that, I did sanitize with prep spray. We've just filed to a super thin layer of acrylic and basically taken the majority of the length off. She did have one completely gone where she caught it, and a few that are just damaged where she hits her hands. If you don't know the backstory of my mum, she's registered blind. She loves having her nails done because it makes her feel wonderful, but she really can't cope with the length. So we're going to stick super short from now on. So as you can see, the Ethel tool that I'm using here, I use to push back the cuticle to release it from the nail plate, and then I use to remove any of the non-living tissue that's also kind of stuck around the side walls and the cuticle area. You don't need to push hard. You don't need to be forceful. This is an incredibly sharp tool which does the job for you, and my mum gets a lot of the cuticle really sticks, like it's quite hard to move, so this tool makes it a lot easier. I used to have to be a bit more forceful with my other tool and I wasn't comfortable with that. So sorry, that's my phone pinging. So I'm doing that. Now this nail has always been a funny shape because my mum basically completely picked it off before. You can look on my previous videos and you can see that there's a tiny stump of a nail. So we've grown very well. The nail is strong, but it's grown back an odd shape. It is what it is, isn't it? We just work with what we've got. Really, the primary objective is just to help mum feel nice. So once I've done all the work with my Ethel, I'll then go in with my efile, just because it's a step that I don't want to eliminate. The three together, Ethel, efile, then the Helen cuticle nippers, they work perfectly for me. I do have discount codes, so I'll put them in the description box below. Some of the discount codes I share are affiliate codes, some are not. I just share what I've got. So I go in one direction with the efile, and then I switch the rotation and go the other direction. Now this is the Femme Fatale Nails efile. It's not as powerful as, for example, the Sayang K35, I think it is, but I use this on number 5 for any cuticle work. Also, what I find is, because I've filed down and not soaked off, if there's any little bits of acrylic lying around in that area, it gets rid of those as well. My nails are looking a bit ropey, so I do apologise, but they're coming off ready for an event on Monday, which I will be vlogging for you because I'm off with the rest of the team from Angel Crystals, and we are going to Swarovski headquarters, which is in Mayfair in London. I'm very excited. My mum's hands are little, aren't they? We got little hands, me and mum. Once I've done this, what I will do is go back over with the file, remove any little bits of like lifting, and mum gets lifting because she hits her hands lots, and she washes her hands lots because she can't see, so she thinks her hands are dirty. So once I've done that, I then go in with a tiny bit of Diamond Nail Supplies extra strength primer, obviously because mum does lift a lot, but I don't use too much because it's strong and it's an acid-based primer. The thumb basically had no nail left, so. Then I'm just going in with Diamond Nail Supplies Clear. It's called Clarity. And I'm just gonna do each nail with the clear because we're going to use a gel polish, which was a disaster, and I've kept all that footage in to show you. So I'm just working with the bead medium viscosity, I suppose. It's not too wet, not too dry. And working it from the cuticle to the free edge. I'm using my Glitter Fairy size 10 round brush. It's perfect for small nails. I really find it useful because it's round and not pinched flat, so It's not so wide. I'll then place another little bead at the cuticle. And then blend that down the nail. And I'll basically do the same on all of them. I have kept it in, and the majority of it is in real time. I think I've done the last 2 nails sped up, because a lot of you have actually said you prefer to see me working in real time, which is fine. I know for the more experienced techs, you'll probably be switching off going, oh my god, so I apologise. But I like watching long videos. I really do. I like watching it all unfold in real time. Oh yeah, my mum gets really tense with her hands, and because I have problems with my hands, I get pain trying to hold my mum's hand, my mum's fingers in place. It hurts my knuckles. It does. I get a lot of joint pain, and yeah, she's the toughest client, but the sweetest, so she's allowed. And I don't know about any of you, but I have a real struggle. I'm not happy with how these came out. I put the picture on Instagram and then pulled it down because I don't feel like I'm very good at making short nails look nice. I'll be honest, she really did not want any length, so I couldn't even tease a little bit of an extension out there just to make a nice tiny little almond nail or something. She did not want it, and it's up to her. She needs to be able to function. So I just really struggled to make them look perfect. And I know that there's probably too much emphasis on perfection, but it can be a little bit disheartening when you sort of spend, because I spent quite a long time, obviously, because it's my mum, so we stopped to have a quick cuppa and stopped to pop to the loo and have a chat about someone that lives down the road, you know. So I guess I was disappointed that they didn't come out looking more perfect, but I still share because that's real life. And you know, majority of the time when you're doing nails, people are coming to you because they can't grow their nails are damaged, and they want pretty nails. So these challenges are very common. Oh, if you're on Instagram, you would have seen I got a few more bits ready for the salon. I cannot wait. I did get the paint as well, but then I came home from Slimming World yesterday and my husband had painted the hall stairs and landing with the paint that was for the salon. So, yeah. He obviously had itchy fingers and he was like, I need to do something. Oh, and I should let you know, do you remember I did my friend's nails and her dog and my dog, I will say her bitch, that's the technical term, but I know a few of you were like, you said bitch. That, you know, they were dating. I'm just going to say the polite way. And we have pregnancy confirmed. We have the scans. Yeah, we're thinking about having a pup. I don't know yet whether we will or not, but it's still cute. So as you can see, working with Clarity and the system Diamond Nail Supplies, it's a very predictable system. So it doesn't run and it's not a pain to work with. It's very, very easy to work with. And you can get yourself a trial kit and get 10% off because I have a discount code. And there's a possibility, I don't know yet, but there's a possibility that I may well be stocking it this year as well myself. So I'm quite excited about that. But I'll keep you informed on that because it's a long process. So after those nails have set, I then just file and buff them. And we're going in with, and this is where the stress starts. This is a gel polish I was sent to review months ago. And I reviewed it, and I distinctly remember now, when I reviewed it, I said it was too sheer to use as a red, and I would probably use it as a jelly nail polish. Gel polish. Whatevs. But it was the only red I had, because I noticed, and you should check as well, a lot of my old gel polishes were out of date. They all cosmetics have a date on them. So dispose of 9 months after opening or a year after opening, whatever. And I had to chuck out so much that now the only gel polish I have is my Laguna Moon and my Nailchemy rose gold one. So I am in desperate need of gel polish. And this was, I think it took 4 layers, 3 or 4 layers just to get coverage. And even then, close up, the coverage was patchy. I'm not happy, but it was all I had, and Mum really likes the colour red because it stands out to her, and she does have some colour perception, albeit I can't describe it, like looking through grey cotton wool. If she uses a magnifying glass held right up to her nail with a spotlight on it, she can see that there's red on her nails, and that makes her happy. So we stuck with it, but it was a nightmare. I really think it's time for me to possibly go along the lines of, I don't know whether to go with Madame Glam or the gel bottle. Please give me your best gel polish that you use. Not give it to me. Give it to me. I mean, like, please, if you let me know in the description box. No. Jesus. It's 7:59 in the morning. I do apologise. Let me know in the comments down below what gel polish you use that you find is super good value for money. I don't care if it's more expensive. If it's worth it and it does the job in less than 3 or 4 coats, then I'm happy. I'd rather pay more for something that makes nails look fabulous than pay a minimal amount for something that's hard to work with. But here's the final result. We got there in the end. They're not all perfect, but they're cutesy. Thank you for watching. Tally bye.